Hello everybody and welcome to the Shadowverse Weekly News. I'm your host Ignideus and new camera! An emergency maintenance took place on the 21st of April due to, quote, an issue causing part of the game to not respond correctly. A free World Uprooted pack ticket was given out as a token of apology. This lasts till 8 a.m. 26 April Pacific time, which might have already passed by the time this is uploaded. Speaking of maintenance, we'll be going through another one pretty soon as the April 27 update rolls out. The Vile bonuses for the nerfed Damien, Iron Glider, and Shipsbane will be ending, but the upside is that the score rewards from April to June 2019 will now be available in the shop for 400 crystals each. To the sadness of some, I'm sure there won't be any card changes with this update, so it looks like Natur al Machinus is going to rule the roost for a little longer, at least. We've had a ton of JCG tournaments this week. The online Shadowverse tournament in Japan with a 2-deck, no-ban format. If I went through it all here, this video would take forever, so I'll link posts detailing the top 16 and deck lists in the description below. I recommend you check it out. I do want to highlight the Volume 11 Unlimited tournament specifically, though. The top 4 had 8 different decks, which is an insane amount of variety at that level of competitive play. Episode 3 of the Shadowverse Anime is out, introducing the Runecraft player of the series. Go watch it if you haven't already. I am gearing up to do a review and discussion of it and Episode 2, which I haven't done yet, sometime soon with my co-caster East, so keep an eye out for that. Congratulations to Tempest of Dawnbreakers Esports, who won the SEAO SVO April Cup last weekend. The tournament had a whopping 217 entrants with a $4,000 prize pool. In the end, Tempest came out on top using Artifact Portalcraft of all things. I did a talk-to interview with him on this channel, and I also covered the Machina Bloodcraft deck that he used as well. Definitely go check those out. Battlefy, a website that allows you to organize and compete in esports tournaments, in partnership with Cygames, has a new portal on their website for Shadowverse community tournaments. Also, the community prizing program, which granted in-game vials to winners of community tournaments, no longer requires the organizer to broadcast the event. So if you've ever wanted to host your own tournament, there's no better time than now. Tempo Storm's latest buddy system tournament happened yesterday. It's where experienced Shadowverse pros are paired up with people who are newer to the game to act as their coaches. Then they compete to see who comes out on top. Congrats to the duo of Skilla and Hishiro from Team Revelation for the win. Tempo Storm is also holding a 2-day Shadowverse tournament from the 25th through to the 26th called Operation Tokyo. Day 1 is Swiss and Day 2 is a top 8 playoff. Prize pool is pretty crazy, $2,000, 1,000 plus World Uprooted packs, and most exciting in my opinion, 2 tickets to Japan to watch the Shadowverse World Grand Prix 2020 at the end of the year. Signups have closed and Day 1 is over, but the top 8 will be streamed pretty soon after the upload of this video on the Tempo Storm Twitch channel. Link for more info below. Finally, the Cinderella Girls Cup is ending soon, and coming right after it is the Uprooted Unlimited Cup. So get your dimension shifts ready to win that Ralmia emblem. That's it for the news. Let's move on to the community showcase. Well, we tried to make a hashtag. That didn't work out. Still, if you spot any cool fan-made Shadowverse stuff, I would love for you to tag me so I can find it. I'll also probably tweet out asking for submissions the day before making this video as well. See how that goes. Now, let's see what you've all been up to this week. As always, links to everything below. I have a feeling that one spot on this segment is going to be dedicated to Dork Dragoon, given how prolific he is. Just yesterday, he did something super cool. He asked everyone for suggestions on small art pieces he could make. 72 of them. As of writing this script, he's completed 36, so check out his Twitter to keep up with that. Next up, I missed this last week, but it's so good that I still want to mention it. Competitive player Jif from Dawnbreakers Esports has written an insanely in-depth and detailed guide on how to play Artifact Portal in the current meta. It's clear how much work has been put into this, and it's incredibly useful for anyone who's looking to up their game when it comes to playing Yuan. Go show it some love. Finalis from Team Manasurge posted a great series of infographics analyzing the 2 SVO April Cups, both West and SEAO. Finalis analysis. If you want some competitive stats in an easy-to-digest way, here you go. Lastly, a few more pieces of fan art that I wanted to highlight. In a crossover no one was expecting, Ed Yum drew fighting Jiangxi in Carol's outfit. Really like the coloring on this one. Speaking of unlikely crossovers, this fan art from Zyboom mixes the Shadowverse anime with another card game anime airing right now. You know the one. 2 weeks ago, they also drew this wonderful piece, the Stolen Smartphone Graveyard. Frankly, it's a fire hazard. Now, some announcements. Just one, really. May 2nd is the date of the next Shadowverse weekend. The format is Reverse Take 2, so it's bound to be a lot of fun. Open for anyone to enter, but based on SEAO time zones, so keep that in mind. There's prizes given out through raffle, so you stand a chance of winning just by participating. 2 sessions, morning and afternoon. Check it out, link below. That's a wrap. Like the video if you did, don't if you didn't. Leave a comment to help me outplay the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe and hit the bell for more Shadowverse content in the very near future. And of course, thank you so much to my wonderful patrons. Really appreciate your support. See you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.